Oh man. So we've got an early preview. For the first time in series history, we're going to be seeing Alabama, Wisconsin play in Tuscaloosa this year. So that's going to be quite a battle. And Phil still has rated this game, well, rated the Wisconsin schedule as the toughest schedule in all of college football. And I can tell you, Luke Fickle needs a win on this one. For us, we'll be fine, but I believe we could beat Wisconsin just like we did last year.
All right, so toughest schedule. Wisconsin opens up with Western Michigan, followed by South Dakota. Then they got an open week, I think, and play Alabama. No, they don't have an open week. Look at that. Wait, is that 2025?
2025.
Yeah, well, evidently on three let me down because I guess they had the 24 schedule.
I think part of that tough schedule, Jackson's at Indiana.
Uh-huh. Illinois at home, at Oregon, at Michigan. You got Iowa.
Boy, that's murderer's row right there.
Oh, God.
Yeah, Indiana, like normally that's a cupcake game. No longer. I mean, Washington at home's not even easy. Iowa at home's not even easy.
Oh, man. It's nuts.
Yeah, Luke Fickle, if he goes 6-6, that'll be impressive.
They were like, honestly, what, 5-7 last year?
Yeah.
Okay, so Miami, Red Hawks, Blue Raiders. See, Tennessee ought to be playing Middle Tennessee State. I mean, they should play, and Alabama should play Jacksonville State, stuff like that. Then, of course, at Alabama, followed by Maryland. All right, then they got a break. So the back end of that season must be just, mind-boggling.
That is murderer's row. Like, oh my God.
Like I said, if they go 6-6, that'll be remarkable.
I don't see a win in October for Wisconsin. Good grief. No, they're going to get barbecued. They're going to get barbecued by everybody.
Yeah, that's why we didn't put Wisconsin and Alabama as a top 10 non-conference game, Jackson, the other night, because Wisconsin is not going to be that great, in my opinion. I think that Alabama should do exactly what they did last year to them. It's, again, not an official prediction, obviously, because we're going to be doing that when the season starts. But I'm not confident that Wisconsin's going to be able to hold up their end of the bargain and making that a good game. I think Alabama was definitely outmatched on both sides of the ball. We're at home. That's not like the game had more shine last year, and Wisconsin got destroyed. Granted, their starting quarterback got hurt, but I don't think it would have mattered.
Oh man. Well, Wisconsin, they've got like 14 starters returning, and the Luke Fickle era has been really disappointing so far. I mean, good thing is we could say, well, you look like Adam Sandler, but that's it, really. That's it.
Yeah, well, I mean, they've got a lot of seniors coming back, so that'll help. That'll help somewhat experience. But then, then some of those are transfers and stuff like that, and quarterback situation. I mean, they're bringing in a transfer quarterback. This is third team. I mean, whatever years. I think the guy, he was a redshirt freshman. Then he was at Maryland. I think he was at Maryland, West Virginia, or somewhere. And then now he's at. Hold on, I'll tell you. He was Maryland.
Billy Edwards was from Maryland.
Wake Forest. Yeah, he was at Maryland, Wake Forest. Now rolling into Wisconsin. 3 teams in 4 or 5 years. So, I mean,
he's an okay player. He's not that good.
Yeah.
When you got quarterbacks and players that are just 3 and 4 teams, that's a red flag right there. So he's got a little experience, but why are you transferring?
I mean, Wisconsin, I guess, needed a quarterback, but I mean, you
need. So they're going to go to Wake Forest. Wisconsin needs a quarterback. They're going to go to Wake Forest.
I mean, it's like, oh my God,
quarterback you at Wake Forest.
You had to go to Maryland. Like, that's so bad. Like, Maryland only had 1 conference win last season.
Yeah. So So I would question that. And you got to start at quarterback. And so
the entirety of Mike Locksley's success with Tua's brother.
Yeah.
No.
That's it.
There you go.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're gonna win with Taulia Tagovailoa. You only won the bowl games. That's it. It's like,
Better than what they usually do.
Oh yeah, yeah. They'll flex that and strut their stuff on the chessboard, but that's it. But I don't know. Like Wisconsin is not the Wisconsin of 2015, like Mark Rogers said last night. I mean, this is not the Wisconsin from the Barry Alvarez era where they were winning Rose Bowls in 1993, 98, 99.
Yeah, or early Paul Chris.
No. I mean, like,
it's kind of the same thing. You had, like, right, when you look at Wisconsin, it's kind of like what you see with some other programs, like Boise State, that was, like, really high up, right? Or Stanford. You know, you had, like, Harbaugh, and then early Shaw was good, and then it just tanked, right? Like Wisconsin, you had Alvarez, then you had Bielema, and then you had Chris, and then it just kind of started tanking the longer Chris was there. You know, like, obviously he ended his tenure still with a good record, but it was going downhill. Like, it was going massively downhill. And then obviously getting Luke Fickell, they thought they were going to be able to completely transform their program, be able to open it up, you know, more modern offense. And now they're kind of reverting back to being a running team. It's like, yeah, that's not going to work when you're kind of floating between these two styles. And anyway, in my opinion, a run-first offense in this era of college football just doesn't work that well. It just doesn't, I don't think. The amount of speed on defense, it's not easy to do that. You have to mix it up.
Yeah, it's the panorama, the scope of it is that football NCAA is just narrowing itself down to just a small specter of schools. And Wisconsin right now is, who knows, times may change, but a lot of these, you know, historically in the mix, kind of they're in the mix, not in, you know, in front, but they're there, but they're starting to, you know, slowly fade away.
Yeah, and they're being replaced, I mean, by teams like Indiana. You know, again, it was 1 year, but, you know, Illinois is kind of good right now. I don't know how it'll last, but other programs are taking their place. You know, that's the thing. Like, Wisconsin's falling behind. And I've heard, not, you know, I don't have like legitimate info, but I have heard rumors, you know, that Wisconsin financially with NIL is not doing all that well. They're not competing very well with that. So that's why they're not landing like quality players. So yeah, it's looking rough for Wisconsin.
Did you hear that rumor from Greg McElroy?
Yeah. Well, I mean, if I did, then it probably is not. I wouldn't say all that trustworthy, but I mean, I think I got some legitimate sources here for this.
Yeah.
Oh man! And we got a $20 super chat from Sports Talk with Austin. We appreciate the super chat contribution. And he says, "You dropped this, Kings. I think Wisconsin will remember what happened to them last year. I think this could be a 7-10 point game, especially if Bama loses to Florida State. Bama could be a desperate team and make more mistakes." Disagree with that, but we appreciate the $20.
We definitely appreciate the super chat, Austin, so much. Appreciate it a lot. And thanks for your support watching the show.
We appreciate
it.
But yeah, I don't see that either. But
I hope they bring something to the table. I mean, I hope they get Alabama's attention. That'd be great.
Kind of like wake them up, like give them a little bit of a scare early, and then Bama figures it out. Give them like a test prior to, you know, the tougher games in conference. That's a good point.
Yeah, it could be. It could sit right, because Alabama's going to play Florida State, then they're going to play La Monroe, and then here comes Wisconsin. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. But I would not expect it, but it could happen. So I understand what he's saying. I'm just not going to agree with it, but yeah, it could. Who knows? Yeah. And then you come into injuries, catastrophic injuries. You go in, lose first game, lose quarterback. I've seen it happen. I've coached and seen it happen. Walk in, first game, quarterback, you know, tears ACL, out. So things happen, change the dynamic. But going in, obviously, I'm sure he's kind of realizing going in, Alabama should take care of business. But things happen.
There you go. Working overtime. There you go. Take care of business.
Well, that's that old saying. I don't know. Well, it's not a saying, but it's just I always stuck in the back of my head the randomness of fate.
There we go.
Always stuck in the back of my head the randomness of fate. Who knows? Last year, Vandy, randomness of fate. Hit Alabama just right at the moment.
Here we go.